Always tracking, always alerting. This is Storm Team 8.
Hey, good evening, everyone. So our temperatures today were above freezing, so much so that they were able to convert a few falling flakes into raindrops. And right now we're going to slowly see that transition back over to light snow. And it's going to happen with this first slug of moisture that we're seeing on Storm Track Live. So if we take a look at what's going on right now on Storm Track Live, you can see the majority of the snow is off to our east. That's not going to be a factor for us, but we do have this one batch of snow that's pushing in from Green Bay and headed down from the northeast towards places like Oceana County, Ottawa County, and Allegan County. So if we zoom in here and stop this for you, what we're going to be seeing is that snow pushing in overnight, closer to about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, depending on where you live. So Muskegon's starting to see the first effects by 7, but Grand Rapids, you're going to have to wait until about 9:30. And then we won't get to the Albion area until we get to about 1:37 a.m. This is batch 1. The next part of the system is actually going to build in as we get overnight tonight and into early tomorrow morning. With this, our temperatures are going to slowly fall. So right now we're seeing at about 35 degrees. We're up still at 38 along the lakeshore. This is the clipper that's headed towards us, and we've been watching the storm track of this very carefully. Now that it's actually formed, we have very high confidence that it's going to dive down south, and the center of it is going to pass through Illinois and Indiana. Now, because of that, we're going to be clipped by the northern edge, and you can see how that plays out on your futurecast. So we've got batch 1 of moisture. That starts to work its way out. And then once we get to about 3 a.m. or 5 a.m., we'll start to see this band stretch out ahead of the clipper system and coat locations with snow. Not a lot, about a half an inch. Then as we work through the morning, this is 11 a.m. A lot of you are at church, maybe getting ready to go to lunch. We will be seeing snowfall predominantly south of I-96. And then notice as that storm cuts to our south, it drags cloudiness and snow with it. So much so, by the time we get to about 7 o'clock, places like Muskegon, Fremont, and Big Rapids will actually be seeing partly cloudy to even partly sunny conditions. So here's a look at that snow futurecast so you can see how it shakes out county by county. Notice just about a half an inch in Grand Rapids, if that. Hastings between a half an inch and an inch. And then Sturgis and Coldwater are the ones that are going to continue to build in that snow once we get to air. So by Sunday afternoon, 23 degrees, and our winds are going to be blustery out of the northeast. So technically a high of 27, but then our temperatures are going to fall throughout the afternoon. Monday, we see a little bit of sunshine, but then Monday night into Tuesday, we could see some lake effect snow along the lakeshore, maybe about a half an inch to an inch. Our next snowmaker for widespread region, like a widespread region of Michigan, would be Thursday, I'm thinking, as another clipper rolls on in. And then notice, Lee, on Sunday, once we get closer to February, we trade our 20s for teens, and it looks like right now the dive keeps going.
Oh, boy. Well,
yes.
Back to it. At least we've been there already.
Yeah, exactly.
Alan, thanks.